There are comrades who are working day and night to divide the EFF, not because they hate the EFF, but because this comrade can never succeed outside factional politics. Where there is no fight, they just start a fight. They both support Julius Malema, but they've got two groups, two WhatsApp groups. WhatsApp group for this one, WhatsApp group for this one. All of them are saying we support Malema. So what are you disagreeing on? So our leaders will have to grow very fast. Because factionalism is what destroyed the ANC, and it will destroy the EFF. Our leaders must learn to consult each other. There is no leader here who possesses all of the wisdom. If you are a secretary of a province, you'll find yourself talking to other secretaries of provinces, giving them names from your province, and you have not consulted with your chairperson about that. You must know you are a problem. You have to respect each other. And respecting each other means you have to respect each other's views. You don't have to agree with the name, but give them an opportunity to express themselves. So I hope we are going to learn from here and go and build a strong organization, not build out of factionalism and then friends, favoritism, factionalism. All of those, we are bearing them here today. When we go back home, we are all one united EFF, and all leaders of the EFF are here in front. There is no leader of the EFF who's not here in front. There is no leader of the EFF who's not here in Nazareth. If they are not here, they are not leaders of the EFF. You must never regard them as the leaders of the EFF. You chose the leadership. You must defend your leadership. You must respect your leadership, both in private and in public. Fighters, there will be lots of things that are going to try and test us. But we have a founding manifesto. We exist on the basis of principle. Let's go and stick to our documents and stick to the discipline of our movement. Our leaders are here. You all know them. You nominated them here for 3 hours. You can't live here and want to be telling us about non-existing leaders. Anyone who's not elected by a province or elected by this conference is not a leader of the EFF. So EFF met here at the 3rd National People's Assembly and elected leaders. EFF met here at the 3rd National People's Assembly, adopted resolutions that are going to be implemented by leaders. Anything else that gets written by anyone on Facebook, Twitter, newspaper, whatever, is not EFF resolution. Our resolutions are not communicated through social media. We are going to clean them up and send them to you directly as members of the organization. Do not listen to doomsayers. Do not listen to those who want to destroy the EFF. The EFF is here to stay. The EFF will not die today. The EFF will not die tomorrow. This organization is going to be here for generations to come. They declared this Nazareth a death place of the EFF. They thought the EFF was going to be officially buried here. Now, the EFF is not buried. The EFF is re-energized. We are re-energized. And determination. Don't stop the EFF because it's unstoppable. So let's go out there and tell our people that you did not disappoint them. Your discipline is celebrated by everyone in South Africa, including those who hate us. They can't stop talking about how well organized we are, how disciplined we are. One of the journalists was saying, but this stage, comrades, is a United Nations stage. The way you have set it up is like we are in a UN assembly. No any other party can do this except the EFF. So you always prove to all of them that you are ahead of yourself, of themselves, because, comrades, you cannot elect people who can organize themselves. ANC tried to form a podcast. Yeah, in 2 weeks, do it. Good, disorganized. But you keep on voting for such people and then expect organized government when the people who are leading you are disorganized. Media, when you go to press conferences in the ANC, when it was turn to ask questions, we can't hear you. Because they've got no facilities, latest facilities. That's how much disorganized they are. So we must be the most organized organization. And through our organization, we'll now give our people hope and faith. You just have to work hard and hard. This thing of the votes will come. People vote for those who work very hard, not those who just come. Councillors, we want to warn you now that we are not going to go to every meeting and we are told about lazy councillors. Every councillor must have a baggy. Every member of the provincial legislature must have a baggy. Every member of parliament must have a baggy, including me. I've got a baggy and I drive it myself. So why baggies? You must never say there is an area that is not accessible. Because there are areas that are not accessible. The roads are in bad condition. But the EFF must be in a position to go to the dejected masses of our people. To go into the areas where our people are forgotten. It is you, the EFF, that will give the hope to our people. We are going to 2026 elections. The campaign starts now. You don't go and stay at home and start a campaign in 2026. You must start the campaign now by working hard in your own communities now. We are there, comrades. We are going to support you. This GNU will not last. Because Ramaphosa, if he doesn't sign Bella Bill, those people of the ANC are going to remove him. And if he's not removed now, anyway, he's going to 2027. There will be a new president of the ANC who will be elected on the ticket of anti-GNU. You saw one of them was even singing at Sifuni GNU, the deputy president. The person who's going to be elected is a person who's going to fight GNU. That's why I say to you, it will not last. Everywhere else is being rejected, but people keep on imposing it on members of the ANC. So, comrades, we are waiting. We are going to enter this thing of government. We are just waiting, you will see. When they start fighting with Helen Zille, that's why you came organized in this way, so that you tell them through this organization that there is an alternative, a progressive left alternative to Helen Zille, and that alternative is the EFF. We are not going into government to save the ANC. We are going into government to work for our people. And through working for our people will vote us into power, because they want to see what kind of government will the EFF bring. hey, resolution iwe ijeru kaya. Helen Zille is leaving. Once Helen Zille is out, say again. We're ready. Our people gave all the progressive black parties majority to govern in South Africa. The ANC decided to go with right-wingers, racist, white supremacists. It will come back to its senses. When it comes back to its senses, it's corner. If they are going to call those criminals of Mkondo and work with them, it's their own problem. Tinasi Angena will do our own thing. We want nothing to do with Mkondo. It's their own. If they want them, it's them. We can't choose friends for them. If they, or anyway, they were friends together, criminals. We are not going into a coalition with the ANC on condition there is MKI. We're not interested in MK. It's not a condition. We are ready to govern. We are ready to give the people of South Africa a desired government that will look after black people, build them houses, give them schools, build 24-hour clinics, ensure that we stop rape and GBV in South Africa. Only the EFF can return the minds to the people of Skukuni and Northern Cape and make sure that the people of Northwest benefit from the minerals. Only the EFF will not be in a corrupt relationship with the mine bosses because EFF is not captured. So you don't want a party that is not captured because you know that your bosses cannot control the EFF. Let them make a mistake and put us in that government. There is no white person who can undermine the department led by the EFF. That department will be a liberated zone, like we are doing in Ekurhuleni, like we are doing in Johannesburg, eThekwini, Nelson Mandela. All the departments that are led by EFF are liberated zones. That's where our people get services in practical terms, not just talking, lip service. So let's go prepare to take government in 2026. If it comes before that time, it's okay, but we'll consolidate it in 2026. No makanjane, you must all go and win your municipality. You must all go become mayors in your municipalities. You must all go and become councillors in your municipality. Go give people clean water. Go give people houses. Go give people roads. Go give people services. Let the poor not pay for water and electricity. Let's go take power on 2026 local government election. Let's go and increase the votes of the EFF. Let's go and show them that the EFF will not decline. The EFF will go higher and higher. The EFF is unstoppable because victory is certain. Amanda! Amanda! Viva! EFF, viva! Tata, EFF, tata! Tata, EFF, tata! Haikule, EFF Northwest, haikule! Haikule, EFF Mpumalanga, haikule! Haikule, EFF Limpopo, haikule! Haikule, EFF Northern Cape, haikule! Haikule, EFF Eastern Cape, haikule! Haikule, EFF Free State, haikule! Haikule, EFF Western Cape, haikule! Tata KwaZulu Natal, tata! Tata KwaZulu Natal, tata! Forward to victory in KZN, forward! Forward to victory in KZN, forward! Amanda! How no man.